Hey guys, we're back again. Sorry for not getting on last night. Wasn't a bit of a stomach ache and just wasn't feeling great. So, tonight we're actually going to be doing something a little different, and we're going to be doing what I'm going to call a bit of a grab bag. I had spoken about this before, but tonight finally actually going to do it. So, we'll start out working again on the 767, and then we'll move on to a couple other different projects that I've got going. And yeah, so, checking back in with the 67, went ahead and did some touching up on the filling for the windows. I think I've got it pretty well done. Obviously, before I put it together, one thing I am going to do is give it a quick coating of primer, just to make sure we got everything, and sort of go from there. Now, one other thing, I was looking at it, and I'm still sort of second guessing, is whether or not we'll need to fill the wing root. It's just depending on how I get it set. Sometimes it seems like there's a bit of a gap, and sometimes it doesn't. I think right now how I've got it. So that's one thing, when it comes time to put these on, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. And I'm also thinking leaving the wings off until after we get them painted, because I think that might be a little easier to manage and go from there. Now, one thing we are going to do tonight is I want to go in and deepen the panel lining on the various doors. And just trying to find my scraper, as it's now gone and walked off for some reason. Was just here. I do not know what happened to it. That is a problem. No? Shit. No, staring me in the face. So, I am going to freehand this a little because they're not exactly straight. And hang on a second. I want to grab my magnifier because this is going to take some doing. Apologies if I do get in the way of the camera a little. That's one of the reasons it's a little challenging to freehand. I'm just fairly lately running along because I just want to, ever so slightly deepen this. Oh, and that one's good. I don't think I need to do anything to that one. Okay. Sorry, just trying to make sure my cat didn't come in. And apologies again if I'm not talking much during this part. I'm just trying to concentrate very carefully, as this will become more evident later when after we paint. It'll hit that with panel wash and it'll really pop out. I do think this one's going to need a little more than that other one did. Sorry, keep hitting the camera with this magnifier thing on my head. There we go. Okay, it's done. I'll admit this scraper is not the best. Just the one I've got. As the more expensive Tamiya one I had bought not too long ago. Broke in about 6 months. Really disappointed in it. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is temporarily get these two halves together. So I want to get the landing gear on, or excuse me, assembled. I'm just going to use some Scotch tape to hold this together, and then do the same with the wings. So right now it doesn't have to be super perfect. It basically just needs to be close enough so that when we slick these guys on, we can get landing gear on. And go from there. So this will similarly give us an idea of how this is going to look once we get it done. Okay, just plop a quick bit of tape up on here. There. Just about do. A little more. Yeah, that's a nice thing about Scotch tape. It's cheap. You can use a decent amount without worrying too much. So, overall, not bad. Okay. Let's get back to build mode. Okay. So, for the main gear, that's where we're going to have the biggest issue. Need Both D7s. Thankfully, they're same regardless. Hang on. No, wait. Take that back. So D4 and... Hang on. Okay, D3 and D4. Sorry. How they have it in the instructions is a little confusing as far as which call out is for which part. Those guys off. Let's get this cleaned up. In a second, just take a quick look, make sure everything, yeah, that looks good. That's one down. There's that. Looks good. Good, good, good. Okay. So it slips onto here. That's a nice little friction fit. And then this goes on into here. Okay. Got that on. Excuse me. Let's get the little struts now. Now these will glue onto the mains while they're sitting there. That way we can get the alignment between them and the fuselage down. I am thinking, just given how close this is requiring us to be, but possibly messing with the camera settings next time. I don't know. Love to hear what people think. Okay, there's that. And there's the other one. Okay. Just gonna prep. Just going to apply a little super glue, a little accelerator. We'll be good to go. Before we do that though, this guy needs a little cleanup. So I decided to grab bag tonight, as I do think I've got enough material between this, a couple other things to fill the hour. And periodically we'll do another one of these. That or periods where I'm working like 3 or 4 projects that are all at points where a little bit of work. Yeah, now I'm just double checking which side goes where. Okay, so this is on the left side here. that up. Oh, got a runner. Oh, come on. Yeah, sorry. Try this again. Let's let it there. It wants to stay. We're gonna have to do it this way. Ah. Okay. Yes. Got it all wrong. Okay. Sorry. Instructions were a little confusing. A little unclear. Go. You know what? I may not need to use glue on that part. Or at least the accelerator, I mean. It looks like it's just gonna cooperate and hold up on its own. Let's go ahead and get the other side done, and then we can move on to doing the cells. Hang on. Come on, cooperate. Shit. Oh, where'd you go? Okay, let's try this again. This thing is not being the most cooperative part. Okay, why is that not sitting right? Something's. There we go. Now I think I got it. Okay, now I think we got it. Just check. Yep, that looks good. Okay. Set that aside for now. And give it a minute or two to fully set up. And we can continue on. That's doing that. Okay. Sorry. That's... sorry about that. As I said, one of these days, I will get a new setup. So that's setting. So I don't think there's much we can do more there. So let's move on to the cells. So what I think we'll do is look at instructions. These we can leave off until we do the main assembly. And we can assemble the rest. And then, obviously, like I said, attach those later. So, let's get to doing just that. So, 11, 12, and okay. Knocked one of those off. We'll just set that aside. Okay. That's one shroud. One fan. Okay. There. Put that away. Okay. Let's get to clean this guy up. Looks like there's a little bit of damage there, but we'll fix that after we assemble them. Okay. And there we go. Okay, got that guy clear. Now before we totally assemble them, I do want to do one quick test fit. Just to be safe. Because if we can get away with it, oops. And as I said before, we can, oops, need to clean that up first. Yeah. Might help if that's done. Okay. And yeah, that slides right in without issue. Okay, so we will be able to do that. Now let's just check to make sure this guy will fit. It will cooperate. Okay. Then and okay, yeah. Looks like there's a little flash, but that's easy enough to clean up. Let's get this glued. And then we can move on to his brother. Okay. Got him done. That aside. Let's get the next one. We're doing on time? Oh, we're doing pretty good. I'll go a little later than 10 o'clock since I was late getting on. But I'm also thinking what I might do is move to every other day schedule. That way I get some time to do other projects and such that need doing. And equally important, I get a night off. Not that I don't enjoy doing this, but I do need downtime too. Plus, I'll admit, I got a little burned out working on the Wing Gundam. Which, right now, I've got the yellow parts painted, and in fact, after I get done here streaming, I'm going to go do the blues. Let's get this one. Okay. Front and there. And what I think we'll do, yeah, as soon as we finish here, I can probably pop those landing gear out. They should be good. Okay, that's done. Oops. Go. It's together. And let's go ahead and this guy. Okay, that's together now. All right. I'm just gonna clean this last little bit up, and we'll basically be done work on this guy for tonight. Okay. Now, very carefully extract that. There we go. Okay. Let's set this off to the side, as well as these guys. So that they don't get disturbed, and we'll be able to move on. Okay. All right. So, next bit we're going to be working on in this grab bag tonight. It I started a couple of years ago. Oh, that sort of got sidelined. Give me 1 second. I'll adjust it off. I'm gonna have to remember to bring back up my supply of Swiffer duster things, but I'm going to be doing a little work on this TF9. Namely, we're going to start by getting the mask off the canopy, because so done painting. It's been done for a long time. I just realized I did not attach this. And I'm going to have to pull the box back out because I think the ejection seats are in there. I think I hear my cat coming. Fortunately, yep. Because unfortunately he's epileptic. And noise of my chair squeaking can set him off. Alright, apparently had one tonight. So I'm gonna have to go take him back downstairs. Get him away. Okay. Hey. No. You're not gonna be able to stay here. And as soon as I get this mask off, I'm gonna have to take you down. Because I can't work when you're in here. I'm just trying to carefully grab hold of the underside of this mask. There we go. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, got those off. Hang on, I'll be right back. Gotta go obviously take care of the cat. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, he's being a little bit of a pill tonight. Okay. So I did grab one of the Swiffer duster things. Just gonna do this quick wipe down. These things do a really good job of cleaning these things off as far as dust is concerned. But I do highly recommend them. Okay. Set that aside. In this instant. Now, go ahead and move canopy. Really old sticky tack. Which unfortunately took the head up. we're gonna have to fix that. So yeah, we'll spend a little time on this guy and see where we're at. I'll admit, may not get done as much as I thought, but Sylvie. Oh, actually, might finish on something else. It does look like a little bit of paint got under the mask. So I will clean that up off screen. Just because, sorry, I just realized I was doing all this off camera. Yeah. This stuff's been sitting for probably close to 2 years. At least 2 years. That's fortunately one of those things that sort of happens is projects do kind of get forgotten about, set aside. And yeah. And this was one of them. Because in fact, it was actually the first project I used the Cricut on to cut masks for the drop tanks. Which turned out really nice. Show them in a second. So they've been sort of sitting here years. That last bit. Come back to that. Yeah, I do think I'm going to need to grab a box. I think there's some parts that we still need to do assembly on. We will do one thing tonight on this guy, and that's get the control stabs on. I guess stuff's been sitting way too long. I'm just gonna have to go through and, figure out what all we gotta do on this guy. Now realizing there was more to do on him than I thought there was. Just stake on my part, because we still need to do injection seats. I think I have started them. Trying to get this crud off without having too much trouble. Or more specifically, possibly tearing off parts that are going to be a bear to get back on. If it's even possible at this point. Okay. Oh, sorry. Just adjusting the angle. That can sometimes help. Actually, this is one of those nitty gritty dirty parts. Okay. I think I got that done. Alright. Got that on. Oh, and as I mentioned before, this is what the fuel tanks coated in dust. But there, that's what they look like. Because I masked them off so get the cut for the tulip for this metallic part. Oh geez, just doing the last little bit of cleaning on that guy. So we might continue on. So Let's see. Let's see. Now, one thing you can do, go ahead and reattach that. Oh. Poor Louise. Screaming a little. Yeah, because I think there's a HUD that needs to go on. And, oh, sorry, there's a center part that goes there. Probably shouldn't have caught that closed. But, it is what it is. Okay. Ready, get these parts on, and that'll be it for this guy for tonight at least. Yeah, a little accelerator in here. Okay. 2 seconds to get that on. Okay, that's on. Oops, come on there. Not so much, but there we go. Okay, got that on. So as far as that project is concerned, we've still got a few things to do. I also got to go find the landing gear. I'm not quite sure what happened to it. I think there's also a couple of clear parts we need to do. But at least got a little further along. Oops. Keep bumping that camera. Okay, let's set him aside. And we'll move on. So, I cannot remember if we started this next one as a stream or started something else. Go back to working on Girls and Panzer Tiger Kit. It's been last bit of tonight getting the side skirts off and get those prepped so I can get them painted. I also plan to do the wheels tonight, but coming up on close to almost just shy of an hour. And I think that'll be the point where we call it quits. That off. That's another one that just got sidetracked and never really came back to. What the heck got on there? I think I did unmute it. Sorry. I had a moment there where I was thinking I forgot to unmute the mic. It's not been a good thing. Honestly, both this one and the F9, I gotta find the instruction sheets for them again just to make sure I'm doing it right. Though I know a couple places I can probably pull them up without too much hassle. It'd be nice if there were a way you can download instruction sheets, like if there's a database somewhere. That would one happily help contribute to that, as I do think it's a bit of a noble endeavor. Get all that stuff cataloged and available. Just because, you know what, it doesn't hurt. You know, maybe that is something I'll start doing. You know, start scanning in the instruction sheets. Or at least that would be one option for line. Need to improve the stream a little. It's having that up so that you guys can follow along. Okay, got these good to go. Alright. So with that, I do think we'll call it quits for tonight. Today's Sunday. So yeah, I think next time I'll be on will be Tuesday night, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard. I think we'll spend, I want to say majority time working on the 6.7. No, now that I think about it, might be basically done with the 6.7. So yeah, you know what I think, now that I think about it, what I think I will do for the 6.7, since the only thing that's left is basically to close up the fuselage and add the nose weight. What I think I'll do is on Tuesday night, assuming I've got it done, is we'll come back and we'll actually be doing the decaling. So I think that will be a better plan and better use of our time. So yeah, I'm going to end it here for tonight. Be back again, as I said, Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard. And so until next time.